One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Auburn's offense will go on the attack first. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, that can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
Reads it, fires complete. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play.
Oh, it's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag.
Intentional throw.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to throw, it's Rock. Here's a heat. Finds his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
The Rebels will punt it away on fourth down. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will go to work for the first time. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man.
He's got it along the sideline. It's a running room, and he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss!
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Rock. They're working that left side. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play and they pick up a first down.
Man, you see the wide receiver, he's got to push upfield, make it look like he's going deep, but does a really good job sitting down on that curl, catching the ball, and then as soon as you catch that thing on that curl route, get upfield, get positive yards. Nice route by that wide receiver.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Going for the marker on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Complete to the left. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. So now it's 2nd and long. He leaves it with his back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. Safe completion on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And that is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. First play of the drive comes from the 41. The give. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this game.
Right on the money. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield, it's Rock. Quick completion on the out. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football. Second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it from the gun. They could have used a little bit more there and pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. And really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
The throw to the outside is complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Makes the grab on the left. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Auburn lines up quickly. They'll give it to the back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Auburn.
I love running backs. They have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Leaves it with the back. Runs through the tackle. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Guys, let's take just a second and talk about Ole Miss. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
Well, first of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
Gives it on the option. Across the 45. There he goes! What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. And the Rebels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the red zone, looking for a man. Quick strike complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Here's the handoff. He breaks a tackle. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, big physical unit. You run the football like this.
He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, as he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. He's got him. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Auburn to the line in a hurry. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously, the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Wants to throw. It's Rob. The quick out. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top on first down. On target to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
Working that left side now. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Strong, tough run. He's brought down just inches away from the score. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now on third down for this offense. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. Trying to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Good concentration to get that squiver inside the 15. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
The Rebels moving quickly to the line. On third down, going up top. Throws to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So here comes the Auburn offense. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Rock. Here comes the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. They make the stop, but how about the shot this sophomore quarterback took as he delivered the ball?
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Finds the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Off-play action on first down. Trying to beat the D deep. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. New set of downs after the completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He's got it. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions, and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Looking to pass. It's Rock. Finds his big tight end. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on first down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
On unleashes to the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. Trying to barge their way in. Touchdown, Tigers! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Rebels headed quickly to the line. Looking to fire. It's complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. The Rebels will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking downfield, it's Rock. Got a man. Fighting off the defender. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll pull it down. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
To the ground with the back. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy. He's able to get the tackle for loss.
Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Rock. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. A lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Touchdown, Tigers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage.
Oh, What a bad time for a mistake like that. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Quick pass on the jet motion. Turning it on. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Auburn! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
That salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got his man. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every 4th down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Yeah, you got to be impressed with this offense, man. Fourth quarter, they've been money. Great job putting drives together. Nice play there as well, but this offense has saved their best for the last part of this football game when they needed it the most.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The pull and throw off the RPO. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run play action. Zings it complete to the right and tackled there by the defense. They're facing a third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the